When the ancient village of Domu is swallowed by the fast-growing town called Newtown, its people struggled to hold on to their culture. Not long ago, the village of Domu danced under moonlight, guided by the steady voice of drums. But then, time marched onward, and with it came buildings, noise, and fences. Soon, the old Domu was no longer a village. It became a very small part of the ever-growing new town. The baobab tree still stood, but its roots now touched concrete, and the drums had all gone silent. Amid the noise of passing motorbikes and street hawkers lived a boy named Mensah. Barefooted, determined, and holding on to his grandfather's drum like it was life itself. He was just 15 and had always wanted to become a revered drummer when he grows up. He had learned the rhythms from old Ai, the last renowned village drummer. The drum doesn't speak, some people said, but to Mensah, it screamed. It screamed out messages to the people, and right now, it screamed how the village has abandoned it, how they seem to have even forgotten their own drum. One evening, Mensah sat by the roadside, remembering those days of his much younger years. How he used to enjoy drumming and dancing along with the elders during festivals, derbes, story time by the fireside in the evenings, and other ceremonies. He sighed. How I wish to see those days one more time, even if it's the last time, he said to himself. For no purpose exactly, he started to tap on the surface of the drum gently and casually. Then he remembered an old rhythm and started to play that rhythm as he sat by the roadside. A rhythm from long ago. It was so reviving. Make it stop, shouted a shopkeeper. We don't need that in this era. It is noise pollution, said a passerby. It is not good for our health. The elders stayed quiet and just looked on, but inside, their hearts beat with a rhythm they pretended to forget. That night, Mensah dreamed of a fire circle under the stars. Ancestors danced barefoot in a spiral, their shadows pulsing with the rhythm. One voice whispered, "Let the drum speak, where the silence grows." He awoke in sweat. The message was clear to him. An idea occurred to him, and he knew what he must do. The next day, Mensah stood outside the community center. Market women, students, drivers, all paused to listen as he played the drum. This time not fast or loud, but slow like rainfall on old roofs, steady like heartbeats during prayer. Then Mama Esi stepped forward. Her hips were stiff, but her hips remembered. She danced just a little. And then Kofi the mechanic clapped along. Children giggled and gathered all around. Some young men came and started dancing the old traditional dance to the rhythm of the drum. And soon enough, Newtown remembered Domu. It remembered the drums. Young Mensah still refuses to let the traditional drums go silent. That night, Mensah lit a fire by the baobab tree. Drummers came, young, old, and sure. They didn't need sheet music. They only needed good memories. And the drums brought lots and lots of it. And for the first time in years, Domu echoed again. The pulse of the drums were felt again. It was a sign of life revived. His rhythm, born in the dust of tradition, stirs the soul of a divided community and reminds a modern town of the heartbeat it almost forgot. Domo Newtown never became a village again. The buildings stayed, the traffic grew, but every Friday night under the tree, the drums returned, vibrating like the very heartbeat of the traditional Domu. People came not to watch, but to feel, because the drum was never noise. It was legacy. It was memory. It was home.